Behind me in this unassuming rainforest canopy lies a secret, an update, an upgrade to Busch Gardens here in Tampa Bay, as we are getting a brand new refurb drop tower experience that's gonna have 3 distinct storylines, and we're gonna include rainforest animals like squirrel monkeys and capybaras. So join me in a behind the scenes hard hat tour and a first look of the construction going on at Busch Gardens for the Wild Oasis.
So one of the things we really wanted to do here at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay was make sure that we utilize all our areas of the park to give our guests the best experience we can. And then bringing Wild Oasis to Jungala, the Jungala area of the park, is really exciting, really something that we've been looking forward to doing for a long time. And that's what we're here to talk about today. So Wild Oasis. So Wild Oasis coming spring of 2025. It's North America's most immersive, kid-friendly adventure realm there is that you're going to see here at the park. We're really excited about this area of the park because not only is it going to have multi-species habitats, it's going to give great animal experiences. We got great attractions as far as interactive play areas for families and kids. But we're also going to recreate a brand new drop tower experience. It really brings the excitement back to the area of the park. We have a 35-foot drop tower, which is going to have a rider height of 38 inches. That's going to be both an accompanying adult, but also 42 inches that you can ride along. So once again, we're going to bring that family-friendly atmosphere here to the park and be able to give everyone, all families and guests, everyone a great experience here.
I'm one of the zoological curators here at Busch Gardens, and today I'm super excited to announce some of the new animals that we are welcoming to Wild Oasis. Capybaras. Woo! They've already got some fans. Giant anteaters, squirrel monkeys, and a variety of tropical birds. This is a multi-species habitat. What I'm most looking forward to is showing off how animals live in harmony, no matter what color or size or different type of behavior they generally display. They can all live together cohesively to benefit their environment. From a guest perspective, one of the things I'm most looking forward to is I'm really looking forward to giving you all the opportunity to see these animals in a variety of different ways. From the underwater viewing area for the capybaras, who are semi-aquatic, and also the ground level viewing for giant anteaters as an example. But Nick will talk in a minute about the Canopy climb area, which will also give you the opportunity to view the squirrel monkeys and the birds from aerial viewpoints.
Looking a little bit higher, we're also really excited to be bringing back Canopy Climb, which is our multi-story 4-level climbing structure that allows our guests and families to get much higher up into the treetops and see the jungle from new perspectives and new heights. There are a couple of different ways to climb up through the canopy. We've got climbing towers that top off around 45 feet tall, so you're really going to be up in the treetops there. We've got net crawl tunnels that are just about 200 feet long, so they're among the longest of their type. And we've also got a vertical climbing maze and a suspended swinging bridge. There's lots of ways to climb and explore the treetops. One of the other all-new components in Wild Oasis is our Rainforest Quest. And this is our interactive scavenger quest that's got stations hidden all around the realm, so you'll have to explore all of these different areas that we've been talking about, from our forest floor and our water's edge by the Enchanted Falls splash pad, going all the way up to the very top of the Canopy climb. You will have to search around and find these different hidden stations that are each themed to different animals from the rainforests of Central and South America. And as you figure out the puzzles at each one of these stations, you'll learn about the adaptations of these animals that help them to survive and thrive in their environments. And then as you just find more stations, you'll learn about how these animals are connected to each other.
I see Lab. What are we looking at, Lab? What are we looking at? But it's new. So as you come up the stairs, you'll notice that there are all these rings. These rings are going to be filled with nets, and you can basically climb all the way through this entire area.
So you can get as close as possible to all of the animals that are going to be calling Wild Oasis home.
So they're going to have multiple animal habitats, so you can actually see
which animals join us in our collection. It's actually a really collaborative process with our
creative design and engineer team, Nick, who you will be able to ask questions to in just a few minutes, is a part of really the big process of like designing that habitat. So it's a really big part of understanding what animals should or shouldn't be with us. We're also taking into account things like climate, right? Like we have a really warm climate, so we're looking for like what animals would adapt well to our climate. We're also looking for what animals would adapt well to each other and interact well with each other. And of course, we want to make sure that we're having all these animals come to us in a really responsible way too, right? So we're working with species survival plans across the country and other zoos across the country as well. So the animals that you find here when we open up in spring, you'll find that they all came from other zoos or from the species survival plan as a whole.
They also have these tunnels that the animals can kind of come out and pop out. You can just kind of see them over here in this little observation deck. That's going to be super popular with kids. I'm not going in, dude. What are you, crazy?
In the front so that you can interact and engage with that waterfall. We've got all the different fountains and geysers and jets. There are some interactive components of the splash pad that we are enhancing from the original one. So that'll be a nice feature, and it's right in the middle. Above you is some of the climbing. So all of these rings, these are the structure that holds up the net crawl tunnel, and it actually connects the sky deck, which is over here, and that's the first tower all the way to the other side of that second climbing tower.
They each will be playing on ride movie that'll start at the beginning of the cycle and last through the ride experience. The ride will also feature new onboard audio and laser lighting effect on the sides to enhance the experience and create a whole new experience.
I had a question about storyline because you said you're adding all this lightning and everything. Like the story elements look really cool. What's the new story of the new theme?
There will be 3 stories. We have yet to release those. That information should be coming soon. And the lighting effect is a laser component that we're adding to the ride, and those lasers will coincide with the story. Same with the audio; they'll each correspond to its own story. Very cool. Will be animal related.
We gotta save the chimp from the rain.
Yep, exactly. We found that was pretty successful on Phoenix Rising, and also like that's great for the Q1 in Phoenix. So you're like we've got the cave wall that works with it. It makes it a little bit more exciting for the kids.
Yeah, the kids can get on the rain and the science was.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I rode my 2 little cousins. So we were like, they're now in their 20s.
Okay.
Like, we need to recreate that picture.
Yeah.
Now behind me, you can see all of these various rings that are set up. They're gonna have netting. So there's gonna be one of the longest freestanding netting that's gonna go all the way around. It's like a rope kind of climbing, imagine that, but it's more exposed and higher up. Then if you notice, this is all themed to a canopy. So we can see things like splash pad directly in front of us. Over here is gonna have the highest element of 45 feet. They used to have zip lines up here, but those are gone. You're gonna have the squirrel monkey and the capybaras, which they can't confirm or deny, but I have a strong feeling that you're gonna get some new animal ambassador experiences here. They're always an affordable way to actually interact with the animals up close and personal, and capybaras are an amazing water rodent that I think everybody would love. They're super coarse haired and they're freaking adorable and cute. They're pretty big though, dude. They're like this high from what I was hearing. And then, so you can see this is gonna be that area here, and they're gonna have multiples. We have a little lookout section right there. Our drop tower is over in this section. And then there is going to be an interactive playing course called, I believe it's Discovery Quest, where you're gonna go around and interact with puzzles, and it's all gonna be physical, and you'll have an opportunity to solve this quest at the end and learn a little bit more about animals in the environment. Timing wise, this is gonna be opening in the spring of 2025. So as soon as we are here to show you all that is new and explore all the animals, drop tower, and splash pad, I'll keep you informed. If you wanna check out another Busch Gardens video, check out this one right here. Boop.